Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rap, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack up too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast throw bitch. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey Lee. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Poppy seeds, the mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease.
And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grisham is there, makes the catch, one away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
One down, base is empty. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Two down, base is empty. Here is Gary Sanchez. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back for more from the Bronx. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Outside low. 1-1.
1-1.
That's down and in.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Got him swinging. One gone here. Here's Nolan Arenado. First offering misses badly for ball one. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish. And will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. The 2-1. Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Kyle Tucker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. So 2 down, and now batting Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Back now in the Bronx. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Max Fried will go to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Man, that got him square in the mask. Tucker going back. Just missed it.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham sprinting for this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Swings through that. 2 outs, base is
No
empty.
ball. 1 strike. Ball, no.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in the Bronx singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League and won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
There's the strike of the knees. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Little chopper rolls foul. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now one missed. Stanton, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Full count.
In the dirt. Three and 2 now. Out to center. Mullins settles under it. 2 down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
Anthony Volpe.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Ramon Laureano. Fried back to work. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Tying run in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Maximus notches the K. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Checks his swing. Now with appeal to 3rd. No swing. Just held it back there. Laureano at 3rd. Mullins on at 1st with 2 down.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's the 3rd out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Flips the corner, 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next one just misses. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the batting order turns over. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. Slings it across, and they get Arenado for the out. That's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Gary Sanchez now. on the ground. Throws to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman, flied to right his first time. That one the other way. And foul ball. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. One down, base is empty. That misses off the outside edge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The Yanks up by a run, top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout makes the play, and there's 2 down. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And ball 1.
That's a ball.
This to third, and that chance handled. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a big power threat, Kyle Tucker. And there's a strike. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing, and a ball popped up. Urias. And there's one away. Here's Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time.
Wow.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Rice stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
And there's a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
1-2.
Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Hammered, base hit. The throw in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Grisham swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
One, two.
In the dirt. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe caught looking his first time up. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Just missed. Arenado to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. Laureano comes up to hit. Doubled his first time.
Laureano.
Ball 1 there. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Good job to fight that one off.
The infield fly rule's in effect.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jordan Westburg.
And that one fouled off. Laureano on second. Mullins at first. 2 out of the inning. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch
Ball
misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0's the count.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Now batting, third base.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Arenado. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one deep left field, and forget it. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Bases. New pitcher now, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Inside, and it's 1-0. Yankees up by 3. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Free, back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Arenado tosses across the first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 99.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. In today's game, You look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard, and it stays fair.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Rutschman at the plate now. That's ball one. Way high. Sanchez leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one hit to right. And there are 2 outs. Ramon Urias digs in now.
Baseman, Ramon Urias.
30 years old now, and he's a native of Mexico. In the air out to center. Grisham makes the catch. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can give you. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red crest. We ain't even planning.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Caught him looking for the K. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. In the air, right field. Kjerstad moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And a foul ball.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And it stays fair.
Now batting, left fielder Ramon.
So up next,
Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 2 for 2.
Mullins.
And that is out of play. Freed out of the stretch, fires. And there's a foul ball. Mountcastle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Trout on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Stepping in, Trent Grisham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 11.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slider right there.
0-1.
There's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And strike one to the catcher.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Goes down swinging for the strike. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Heston. Kjerstad.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Tyler.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. So up next, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. Grisham going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Gary Sanchez. And it's into the gap. Throw into third. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Substitution being made at first. And pinch running for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday. Now pitching for the Yankees.
And now Adley Rutschman.
Luke.
A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr. Now pitching for.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gets it to first. He's out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Noah Arenado.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on his swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tucker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Outside low. 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls.
Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back in New York. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Brandon Lau.
Well, last chance for him here. Hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
Balls. 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it's caught for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Ryan O'Hearn looking to start something with 1 gone. First pitch swinging. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 1.
Good location, good tape. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He swings and fouls one off. Sliced hard but foul. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The shutout.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do
Alaji